you doing, Sam?
I'm not too shabby. How are you?
Doing good, good. Thanks so much for taking the time out to talk with us here at Music Junkie Press.
Well, thank you for letting me.
Well, this week, we understand it's a very exciting one since we understand that tomorrow is the release date for Entitled Anonymous.
Yes.
And I got to, we love that title. It encompasses so much in today's digital world, people hiding behind anonymity and also how people come to claim their own entitlement. How did you guys come up with this name?
It was kind of a joint effort between our rhythm guitarist Kyle and our lead guitarist Jeremy. We were kicking around some different ideas to try and sum up the theme, which is exactly what you just said. It's how people act differently when they have the anonymity, and yes. The internet and something to hide behind. And basically, Kyle said, "What do you guys think of Anonymous?" And Jeremy said, "Well, what do you think of Entitled Anonymous?" Because it takes it to a little bit of a different level. It's got multiple meanings at that point, and so that's how it came up.
It is great. I love that. And I think Friday was your CD release party back at home there in Phoenix.
It was.
Oh,
yes.
How did that go? I bet you everybody's just as excited as we are about the album.
Oh, thank you. It was awesome. It was really nerve-wracking. You never know how people are going to react to new music, when we bust it out live, and especially we played 7 new songs out of our 9-song set, and so you never know how people are going to react if they're going to be just standing there watching because they're not sure what to expect back,
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was really well received and packed house. It was all a good fun.
Oh, that's great. And now we understand there's a portion of the merchandise tour proceeds are going to be donated to Donate Life America. Can you tell us a little bit about this organization and how you got involved?
It's something that we've been talking about for a little bit. Donate Life. Jeremy's mother had been sick, and she was involved in that company. I'm not sure the exact way she was tied in. I believe she got lungs from that company. But it was something that meant a lot to Jeremy, and then we had talked about doing it for a while, and finally we're at a place where we can do it. So we decided to just go ahead and go with it.
That's
beautiful.
Even
though we can't throw millions of dollars at it, we can do something. And I feel, as do the rest of the guys, that we're in the spotlight a little bit. So it's good to do something that means something to us too.
Exactly. Definitely giving back and honoring someone at the same time. That's beautiful. Now, we understand you guys are heading out on tour here. This support of this album. What 3 things can't you live without when you're on tour?
3 things you can't live without on tour. My laptop, that's number 1. My cell phone and my toothbrush.
Priorities, yep.
Yeah, yep.
Now, if you could create maybe your dream concert with any 3 bands, it could be living, dead, broken up, or together, who might they be?
Oh, man, that's a toughie. I would say, let's go with Led Zeppelin first. That would be insane.
That
was just nuts. So we'll go Led Zeppelin, we'll do Metallica, and I would say, out of the newer guys, let's do like Marilyn Manson, I think would be a Nine Inch Nails would be insane.
That sounds like a darn good bill there. I like that. I like the Manson there.
Solo, cause you're riding solo, because you say so. Scream if you hear me. You never ask twice, you never play nice. You roll the snake, I scream if you feel me. You go where you wanna go. You say what you wanna say. You meet who you wanna know. Whose life is it anyway?
Now, what was some of your most influential albums for you growing up as a youth?
Kind of a funny thing. I remember when I was in, let's say, 7th grade, I got my first CD player for my parents.
Uh-huh.
And I found this magazine that came in the mail. It was like the Columbia House, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
The 12 CDs for a cent, and it signs you up, and then you're ruined for a year, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I signed my parents up not knowing what it did. And in that first group of CDs, I got Rob Zombie, what was it, 97, 98?
Oh, wow.
I don't remember what exact year it was. It was Rob Zombie's Hellbilly Deluxe. Whenever that came out was the year that this happened. And I got that, and that was a huge thing, because my mom used to clean the house for, like, White Zombie, and Pilots and Pearl Jam, and, you know, and so that was a lot of influential stuff growing up, was the heavier side of the 90s.
Uh-huh.
I think when I got my hands on Antichrist Superstar by Manson, that was kind of it for me.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how about if you could go back and give your 14-year-old self some advice, what might you be giving yourself advice on?
Oh, man, there's a lot. I'd hand myself a book. I'd probably warn myself about a lot of the dealings in the music business and being prepared for what being in a band really means.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot deeper and a lot, I don't even know, it's a lot more involved than you would ever imagine, being 14 and looking at wanting to be in a band or be a performer of any sort. It's a very tough road to go down, but it's definitely worth it. But just the preparation of and knowing what you're getting into.
Exactly. Open your eyes to things, too, as well. Definitely.
Yep.
Now, if you could maybe take a song from any other type of genre and rock it up, what might that be?
This has been oh man, the band and I have been talking about this for a long time, trying to figure out a cover
Uh-huh.
of some sort. And that's a tough one. I always, like me personally, I always thought Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks would be like, you could make that one.
Yes.
Have
Yes.
a huge chorus and be heavy and awesome. But then again, like, I'm sure there's way more out there that could be done insanely well, you know, and yeah, I have no idea. That's a tough one.
Deserve the best. I know you think that you're above the rest.
Now, how about if we could maybe peek into your iPod or playlist, you know, what artist or song might be most surprising for us at finding in there?
Most surprising?
Yeah.
I've got the Beatles in there.
Ah, good. Yeah.
Yeah, I got, you know, like back in the boy band days. And you know, like I go from the start of their career to the end of their career where they got real dark and like drug infused.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the early stuff in there. The Beatles. Let's see, what else might I have in a surprising? I don't know. That. Oh boy, I have no idea. I've got all sorts of stuff in there. Soul Coughing. I've got Soul Coughing in there. I don't know if you ever heard of that band. They're awesome. They did that Super Bon Bon song.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I'd be surprised at that one in there. See, that's a good one.
Yeah, that pops up out of nowhere while I'm working almost every time I have my iTunes open. It starts playing. I'm like, oh yeah.
Let's get into that again. I love that. Well, you know, I mean, we want to congratulate you guys with the great work you've done. You guys have succeeded in getting your music out there independently, and you have this amazing fan base. Is there something you'd like to say to your fans?
I can't say enough to our fans. I can't thank them enough, and seeing, I don't know, just seeing how they support us and feeling how much they support us and everything is just the most incredible feeling ever that I've ever felt in my entire life. Is seeing people come together for one thing like that to support what you're doing. It's
And they love you. We're like one big family after you guys.
Yes, yes, it's pretty awesome, and I love seeing like I'll see longtime fans talk to other longtime fans with and it has nothing to do with the band. Sometimes you just see that it's like friendships developed,
It is. Yep.
And that's cool, being kind of the catalyst for friendships too, So.
And it's so funny because it just doesn't matter where they live, the ages, anything. They just have this shared, common love for you guys, and they end up making new friends. I love it. It's really learned a lot from other people.
Absolutely.
We're going to be waiting for a California date here because we'd like to check you out live. And then for now, we're going to be cranking up entitled Anonymous. And we really thank you, Sam, and we hope to see you out on the road soon. When can we see you here in California?
California, I think we were shooting for some time at either the beginning of August or the beginning of September.
Oh, great.
So
Great.
Definitely keep an eye out on our tour dates. We'll hang out.
We will. We're going to go ahead and post all the information on your websites and your tour dates, and we'll have that up this week. And tomorrow's going to be a great day. We'll be cranking the entitled Anonymous all day long.
Perfect. That's awesome. Awesome.